What up, fam? It's your boy trying to hang out, wild out, chill out, and do what we do. Daredevil, episode 1, season 2, Born Again. We about to jump in this. You know what I do? I start with me, you, and the crew. Now pull up, pull me.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen.
Afro Tug Nation. It's your boy, T3, Geek Town. Let's get down for the clown. But before we do that, let's pay these bills. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Come talk to your boy. I appreciate everybody that comes through. 308 subscribers. We trying to get to that 350. Go tell your mama. Go tell your friends. But that's not what brought you up in here today. Yo, I have decided I was going to do a week by week, break by break, point by point, talk about Daredevil season 2, episode 2. Not just a recap of what happened, but to discuss everything that's going on so you, the reader, can understand what's to get down. So, as you know, Matt is back in black. He has got his black, all black Daredevil suit with the double D's on it. He's starting out going after getting after Fist. Now, we talked about where he was last left off at. Where does this would lead to? What is going to all transpire? There's been way more new information that's come out since then. We will discuss as we go forward. But we know that Daredevil's back in the city. He's in hiding. Fisk is looking for him. The anti-vigilante squad is in full effect. People in the city are talking about how great New York is since the mayor's come about. Yo, Fisk has brought in a man who has inside connection, who's a part of the mobsters and the people that he's trying to smuggle these guns into for, as him and his wife are still working the criminal organization as he is the mayor of the city. We know that Karen, the renewed relationship between her and Matt, is on the get down. And they are in full effect. She is his secret operative. She is also being hunted, which is why you see her wearing the wig out there in the street. You know that psychiatrist, Matt's old girlfriend, who is now working for Fist, is visualizing and seeing Muse. Now, why am I excited about this? Because it is a potential, and I do mean a potential, where Muse comes back as a soul from hell and embodies and finds a new person to kill in his name. He becomes like their own social path, criminal, psychotic person that they use. We actually just did this in Daredevil comic book that I just finished reading, where Karma Electra had become Daredevil while Matt was in another part of the city working the piece. So she picked up the mantle to take on Muse, who was embodying a woman, which took a whole new perspective because he had just come back from hell and he had used her as his persona. Well, I see we may get this piece with her as she is visualizing, because she needed the gray goose to get rid of that man, which means she is not only going to probably become what she hates the most after her incident with Muse and mass vigilantes and all the rest of this stuff, but she is going to be a key piece in the next serial killer. And because I was disappointed the way Muse was let go in the first place. Like, his death was unsatisfactory. Like, they just took him out after everything getting shot up and killed. But if he is coming back as a spirit form, as a body from hell, as someone that she is seeing, and he is using her to become the next big serial killer of New York City, I will be down for that. What else do we know? We know that the Defenders are coming. We don't know when. We don't know which episodes. We don't know how they're going to do this. We know that Jessica Jones is coming back. We know that there's supposed to be a surprise ending at the season finale with Luke Cage. We know the actor that plays Danny Rand, Iron Fist, is supposed to make his appearance. Now, if he's going to appear in the show or they're just going to mention him, we will see. What else do we see that's getting ready to pop off? As the city is going on, BB, the young lady who is the niece and of the reporter who Fist had killed, she is working double covert. She is working on Fist's board to give him the press that he wants, to give him the love that he needs. But on the back end, she is also showing the bad side and what Fisk is really about, trying to bring a voice to the people who knows the truth. Matt Murdock is out there trying to protect people in an undercover scheme where his law firm is still working to help people who cannot help themselves, but he cannot show himself because, as we know, Fisk knows who Daredevil is. Now, my question has always been, why hasn't Fisk revealed Daredevil's secret? Because this would help him in his search for Matt Murdock. So I'm looking at what twisted plot that he has coming into effect with everything that's going on. We know that the assistant mayor, the little dumb kid that's running with him, talks too much and eventually is going to get himself killed as he gets himself tied into Fisk's willings and dealings, because you know Fisk loves loyalty, but he will kill you on the spot if you act sideways. There is a moment where Daredevil gets captured and gets his mask removed by the anti-vigilante task force in this, and they get ready to pop him when Bullseye saves him by killing the 3 cops that seen him and sending him a message. So this is going to be interesting because we know Bullseye is a prominent villain of Daredevil, but is this one of those the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of situations? We will see, because that's where it left off at. As we know, the schedule has been dropped. 2 episodes should drop next week. So every Tuesday, as we just saw, we're going to get a new Daredevil. 2 episodes is going to drop next week. This schedule that we have is going to take us into a Punisher short movie, 1 hour long, 1 hour strong. Punisher, The Last Kill, because we know whatever happens here affects Spider-Man Brand New Day. And if you watch this trailer, apparently there is hidden people. So there are scenes where Spider-Man is in there alone, but he's not really alone. Either the Hulk or Punisher or Daredevil or somebody is showing up with him in these scenes, and all the rest of this stuff. We will know what goes on with that. We're also going to get a hint of the criminals that is going to show up in Brand New Day, and it's starting, like I said, all here with the Daredevil, because we know season 3 Daredevil is actually being filmed as we speak, and is going to be a season 3, but it's going to be a Defenders verse. If you remember how Netflix did it, they did Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, then they did Iron Fist, and in the middle of these seasons and all the rest of the stuff, they threw in Defenders, and then everybody went their separate way. And there is more talk and more things that's happening that in the comic book universe that is going to come about. Some things that we will discuss later on. Jessica Jones and Luke Cage coming together, having a baby. Oh my God. And this baby becomes Captain America. Oh my God. Did I just ruin the sauce for you? Oh, we got a lot to talk about, people. There is so many things happening in the cinematic comic book universe. I cannot be more ecstatic about what we're going to see with this new phase of Marvel as we go into the mutant universe. All right, folks, I am halfway into the Authority, the comic book that I'm getting into. As I learn about them, we're going to learn about them together. So I will be dropping at least a short video within the next few days or so to discuss the Authority, who they are, because they are technically next on your man James Gunn's universe animated series, like he did with Creature Commandos. He's doing the Authority. You got to know that those that are voicing those actors in the series are going to show up in live action in the upcoming universe. We have yet to find out who our Batman and Robin is going to be, Damian Wayne's version. And we know you cannot, and I mean absolutely not, mess this up, because Damian Wayne and that little conversation going on, because then are we bringing in Ra's al Ghul? Are we bringing in Talia? Like, well, there is so many things that I have questions about that have yet to be answered. But you know, here we go. Oh, well, you know when the song comes on, it's time for your man to get long and get gone. But if you see your man's in the streets, hit him with the beat. Hit him with a jingle jangle, baby. Jingle jangle. Like, subscribe, share. Let's go.
Club with my homies, tryna get a little VI. caught in the crossfire.